In this video, we're going to take a look at a personal first aid kit from the folks at Northbound Train and tell you how you can save some money on this kit. Coming up on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, not too long ago, I did a video about a really cool headlamp from the folks at Northbound Train. I got to tell you, I got a lot of positive feedback from you guys about the headlamp, about how quickly it came, about the deal it was, what a great quality it was, and about how absolutely great the folks at Northbound Train were in the customer service department. A couple people had to contact them about some issues with their link not working properly or something anyway, and they were just, anyway, I got nothing but good reports about the folks at Northbound Train. So they told me they had a first aid kit, asked me if I'd be interested in taking a look at it. I was like, you know, I'm a scoutmaster. First aid is a big deal in the Boy Scouts. Absolutely, I'll take a look at it, especially based on the feedback I got on the company. So that's what we're going to do today. That was a little bit of rambling to introduce this, but this is the personal first aid kit from the folks at Northbound Train. So without a lot of further rambling, let's just take you down to the stump top, open this thing up, see what's inside. Okay, so here is the first aid kit from the folks at Northbound Train. First of all, I got to tell you, this entire kit was designed by a former active duty Marine. So he put a lot of thought into exactly what is needed, but it's going to be convenient enough to carry, because you know that's a prime consideration anytime you're talking about a first aid kit. This is small enough. You can put it in your dashboard, you can put it in a console, you can put it under the seat in your vehicle, you can put it in a pack. This is MOLLE compatible, which is really great. So not only can you carry it on your belt, you can carry it horizontally. There's a lot of different ways you can carry it. You can carry it strapped onto a pack or a vest, or just multiple carry options with this, and I really like that. I like the fact that it's compressible, it's compact, you know, it's very compact and really easy to store or keep wherever you need. So first of all, it's got a little pocket on the outside which is Velcro closable, and it comes with this little medical emergency card that's got, you can put your information on here, and that's always something good to have, especially if you got any special needs or anything. That way, if something did happen to you, you were incapacitated, somebody could grab your kit and at least have the instructions they need to maybe help you. So that's a great idea. It's always a good idea to have one of those. You can actually put it in here, or you can put it inside. This is a water resistant pack. It's not waterproof, but it is water resistant. So it's also got a little Velcro place to put a different patch or whatever. I like that it's clearly marked first aid, so there's no confusion there. If somebody's looking for your first aid kit, if you got this especially strapped on the outside of your pack, anybody that's with you can go right to your first aid kit if it's necessary. So let's open it up without further rambling. So I like that it is a clamshell design, first of all. So as you open it up, it spreads out, so you can actually get to everything, all the components in it. Another thing that I like is that everything is componentized. Is that a good word? Componentized. So everything is separated. So you've got different packages. For example, you have a bandage package, which is labeled bandages. And inside the bandage package, these are pretty nice, heavy-duty Ziploc baggies too. So they're going to keep this, even though the pouch is only water resistant, these are going to be waterproof, which is important. So get this stuff out of here. And there's room in here for more if you really want to put more. And that's another thing I liked about the system. They've got it uncluttered. They didn't cram it full of every conceivable thing. They put in exactly what, you know, the basics that you might need, but there's enough room for you to customize it for yourself also. So in here we've got some wound closure strips, and there are going to be 5 of these butterfly strips. So 5 butterfly bandages, which are really good for wound closure. And it says 5, it's actually, there's 10. Okay, so a little bonus there, 10 butterfly strips. We've got 1 knuckle bandage. We've got 1 fingertip bandage. Then we got some regular band-aids. So there's 10 regular band-aids. There's a couple of sterile gauze sponges, and a couple of big sterile sponges. And then there's a non-woven wound dressing. So just a pretty good range of different options for bandaging. And then it's all in its own clearly marked bandage bag, which I think is just a great idea. So if you're in a hurry looking for something, and and if you need a bandage, it might be a hurry situation. You don't really have to worry about digging around and trying to find it. You know, you can go straight to the bandage bag, and that's what you got. You got your bandages, which is, again, I'm gonna get this in here before it's over with. Trying to keep it nice and small. So again, that's just a great feature in my mind. So you got bandages. Then we have a wound care kit. Inside this wound care kit, we have, move this out of your way, several things. Again, clearly marked, and it tells you what's in here also, which is great. You got a pair of tweezers, 2 pairs of protective gloves because you don't want to get other people's blood on you. You just never know. You got 3 moist towelettes, antiseptic moist towelettes, for those for cleaning wounds. 5 alcohol prep pads, which are also good for fire starting, as I'm sure you know. 4 sting relief pads, and actually we got, this makes it, sorry, you got a total of 5 antiseptic towelettes and 4 sting relief pads. So just some great little wound care items here. If we can get it all back in the bag here, we're going to try to pack this thing back up nice and neat because they did such a good job from the factory. We don't want to mess it up. Actually, it really does help keep, if you keep this stuff in here packed nice and neat, it helps you when you need something. You don't have to dig around for it. It's right where you had it, where you know where it is. And I got to tell you, in my opinion, it's very important when you buy this kit, or any kit, you go ahead and take a few minutes and do exactly this. Look through it, familiarize yourself with the contents so that in the case of emergency, you're not like fumbling around trying to figure out what's what. There's also 3 large safety pins. I almost missed those. And those are, you can use those for the ace. There's like a gauze bandage here. You can use them for the, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. So we'll seal this one back up. Oh, almost missed this. In the wound care pouch, there's also a roll of medical tape. And this is not cheap medical tape. This is pretty good stuff. Next, we have a triangular bandage, 40 by 40 by 56 inches. A lot of kits actually do not have these in them. If you've ever been in the Boy Scouts, then you know that they recommend a lot of different first aid techniques using a neckerchief. But this is the same situation. You can use it for a sling, you can use it for a bandage, you can use it to bind up a splint. There's a lot of different ways you can use this thing. And I'm really surprised that a lot of first aid kits I've seen do not include one of these. And this is just a basic old school first aid item. Comes with a couple of safety pins for that one. Next, we also have 1 PBT bandage, which is 5 centimeters by 4.5 meters. This is like a stretch wrap bandage. Really good if you have a big wound you have to put a piece of gauze or something on. So, great little deal there. Comes with some scissors, and these are very nice shears, and they've also got the guard on them. So if you have to cut somebody's pants off or clothes off, you don't have to worry about cutting them. And that's a very likely thing to have to do if somebody's injured, to have to cut their clothing away from the area or whatever. So there's a mylar emergency blanket, 84 by 52 inches. This is, a lot of people see these in emergency survival kits, but they're very, very important to having a first aid kit because if somebody's hypothermic, you can render that quickly, give them some quick heat. If they are in shock, it's a good thing to keep them warmed up. So these are just great to have. Also, you can use it for signaling or just for an emergency shelter. So, but last but not least, they have a personal medicines bag. You notice this bag has nothing in it. Well, except for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little small bags in here. You know, some people have different medical needs, different medical allergies or whatever, that you are the best person to be responsible for your own medications. You can put in whatever medicine you need to take personally and you think is important to have in your kit. Another thing it does, it forces you to think and consider the situation and to really think about your first aid kit and to think about your needs, so you're not just trying to use a one-size-fits-all, because when it comes to first aid, one size does not necessarily fit all. The other thing I want to show you about this pouch is several different little elastic loops and stuff here. So, and really, when everything is packed in here, plenty of room for more stuff in the kit if you want to put more in it. But I like the fact that it's got pretty much all the bases covered, and yet it's still very compact. Okay, so that's a closer look at the first aid kit from the folks at Northbound Train. I got to say, just like the headlamp, I think they did a great job on this first aid kit. Okay, so I told you at the very beginning that we'll tell you how to save some money on this thing. So the folks at Northbound Train, just like they did with the headlamp, are offering a 25% discount on this first aid kit. I personally think that a first aid kit like this is something that you should have in every vehicle, that everybody should have one, just in case. So the folks at Northbound Train, I think, have done a great job of putting together a really great option for you to do that. So anyway, there'll be links in the description and hopefully one right up here. So just click on that link and you'll be able to get your coupon to save 25% on this first aid kit from the folks at Northbound Train. Again, I heard nothing but good feedback about him, and I really liked his first aid kit. It's a Scoutmaster approved. I always wanted to say that. So I hope this video has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing it with all your friends, for watching all those ads at the beginning, and thank you so much for shopping on Amazon through the Survival on Purpose links. I sincerely appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. See you next time. Man, can you believe it? No dogs. They keep coming out. They're like a clown car at the circus. I mean, you could bleed to death while they're looking through your toiletry kit. I'm not sure which is which, but you got a knuckle bandage and a fingertip bandage. Thumbs up for sharing it, visiting it. That's all, folks.